The grueling search and rescue effort in Kerr County, Texas is now in its 7th day. Crews are combing through mud and debris, hoping to find any of the more than 160 people still missing in the flooding. At a news conference earlier, officials thanked volunteers, but they said the search is so difficult they need more experienced teams.
We're so grateful for the amount of people who want to come to this community to help. And we've had people from all over the state and all over the country volunteer their services. But it's important that we have certified professional search teams out there right now.
At least 120 people have been confirmed dead from that severe weather incident in central Texas. U.S. President Donald Trump has signed a federal disaster declaration at the request of Governor Greg Abbott. It allows the federal government to deploy its own teams to support local rescue and recovery efforts. There are now growing concerns and questions over how people in the community were alerted about the disaster. The CBC's Katie Nicholson has been in the flood zone for several days now. She joins me from Comfort, Texas. So, Katie, tell us about what's happening there today.
So, Andrew, we were alerted by locals that this was going to be a major search and recovery area. This is a bend in the river near a bridge, and because of the bend, the debris just tends to collect here. And we actually were allowed to go down into this area. It's hard to put into words just how massive these debris piles are. The enormous tree trunks mashed in with things like household items, dryers, washers, entire cabinets, intertwined with golf clubs, shoes, children's coloring books. This is all the stuff they're trying to comb through. Now, we're shooting on this side of the bridge right now. The sheriff's office has asked us to sort of keep our cameras over here because they have reason to believe that they're about to make a recovery on the other side. They have cadaver dogs walking up and down here. And a little bit I can show you, just we can move a little bit this way here. You'll see one of the tractors here pulling out some of the piles. They're taking bite-sized pieces out of these piles. You have people on top who are sort of walking around delicately looking down. They are trying to do this so respectfully as well because, of course, what may lie beneath someone's family member, there may be human remains here. And there's also been choppers all over the place. So what's been happening is these guys here, people have been driving, it's a volunteer force, they're driving their own tractors up and down. They've been here for days. They're pulling it out, take those chunks out of the massive debris piles down below, and they're dumping them up here. And they're just sort of slowly trying to move their way through all of this. I should mention that the owner of this property here, he said that in 1978, this entire field, this was all trees. And then the 1978 flood happened. So it speaks to just how powerful the flash flood alley floods are. There's so much activity down here. We went a little further downstream earlier today. That's where a lot of piles have already been inspected, because as these waters have receded, it's allowed the searchers to get deep and under the piles. And what they do is they spray them with orange spray paint so that people know that they can move on and keep looking. And yeah, it's just been an incredible amount of volunteer effort in the heat, in the sun. People have been coming up trying to help a lot of the volunteers here. Some of the people who are here because they have lost somebody in the flood. They're determined to keep helping with this search and recovery effort. So that's just a little bit of what's been happening right here. It's quite a phenomenal thing to watch happening. Just the enormity of the mess of the debris piles. They just tower over you when you're down there.
Yeah, that is really something to see, Katie. Thank you. The CBC's Katie Nicholson.